Buen dia a todos, bienvenidos. In this video I want to update you on what you can expect from this channel moving forward, because I've been doing a lot of like reflection and writing and thinking, and I want to share with you so you know what's been happening. For my viewers and people who have subscribed to this channel because of Nicaragua, don't worry, because Nicaragua is not going anywhere. My family is still 50% Nica after all, so keep watching. Mi nombre es Darlene, aka Dars, and on this channel I help you gain confidence in your day-to-day Spanish skills so you can freely speak it with others. For those of you who are new around here, thanks for joining. Yo aprendí a hablar español con jerga nicaragüense y el acento de Nicaragua, y me dicen que hablo bastante bien. So hit that subscribe button if you're interested, and let's get into the video. Are gonna get sore. I'm sitting with my, like, on my knees. Might have to get a cushion. Mi esposo nació en Nicaragua. You can check out this video here if you haven't seen how we met and all that. And he left his country for the very first time after we got married. So his and all, my in-laws' Spanish is 100% Nica, and I've spent a lot of time immersed in the culture and the language, as you could obviously tell if you just glance over all the videos on my channel. I have learned so much in the last 5+ years of our relationship. Ahora vivimos en los Estados Unidos, and our daughter and her soon-to-be born sibling are of course half Nica as well. And I like to call myself an honorary Nica because of all that I have learned. We really enjoy sharing the culture, the language, anything Nicaragua really, and I think it's really great for other people to learn about different ways of life. So you can definitely expect to see videos around these topics on this channel. Gotta get some pillows. Ooh, about to have a baby pretty soon, so it gets pretty uncomfortable pretty easily. Since the Spanish que mi esposo y yo are most familiar with obviously is Nicaraguan, I'll be passing on that slang and accent onto you guys. We have done a couple of videos on Nicaraguan slang. You can check them out here or down in the description box. There are links as well, and if you want to check out the flashcards, you know where to look. I need to change my battery. Okay, so just like English is understood across different countries, you know, the US and England and Australia, and we all have different accents, we all have different slang words that we use, but we all understand each other, right? Well, Spanish is the same way. There's different accents and slang across different countries. The basic Spanish es lo mismo. I just realized in Nicaragua they say es lo mismo, like just skip over those S's, right? Before I picked up the Nicaraguan accent, I definitely would have said es lo mismo, but es lo mismo. Whether or not you're actually planning on visiting Nicaragua, Spanish is Spanish, so the Spanish that I'm going to be teaching you is still going to be valid and awesome for you to move forward on your journey to fluency. Confident Spanish fluency. And I'll get to the confidence part in a bit here. But Spanish fluency is kind of a vague term, am I right? Yo, por ejemplo, can we even consider myself fluent just because I can speak like day-to-day conversational Spanish? Like if you put me in a lawyer's office, I would definitely be lost, and if I went to my prenatal appointments to a Spanish-speaking doctor, I think I would struggle. So that's why I say on your journey to fluency, because at what point can you really say you're fluent in Spanish or in another language that you're learning? But the journey to fluency for a foreign language, for a second language, for a new language that you're learning in life is basically the journey of a lifetime. So the finish line that I know I can help you reach is the point where you can say, oh yeah, me siento cómoda holding a conversation in Spanish, because that's where I am now. I no longer feel like when I first started going to Nicaragua that I really need Tomas at my side helping me understand other people and trying to hold a conversation with his friends and family. And obviously there are still moments where I don't understand Spanish, whether it's like our new Venezuelan friends who throw slang words at us from their home country, or like if we're talking on the phone and the connection isn't very good. But at least I feel comfortable in a conversation and I know how to say me lo puede repetir, or no te entendí, or ¿qué significa cifrino? if you're Venezuelan or you know Venezuelan slang, or if you want to learn some Venezuelan slang. We did a video with our Venezuelan friend. Check it out here. Overall, I do feel confident in my Spanish speaking abilities. I will be sharing Spanish throughout my videos, como has visto en este video, and adding the phrases to the flashcard deck, which you can get access to in the link below in the description box. And this will help your Spanish vocabulary expand, which obviously is a necessity for speaking Spanish. You need to learn more words. I will be sharing videos about how to improve your Spanish accent, which, let me just be clear, you do not need to have el acento perfecto to be able to speak Spanish with other people. You don't need it to be confident in your skills. You don't need it for other people to understand what you're saying. But if you're anything like me, I felt more confident in myself when I could hear myself sounding more similar to the native Spanish speakers, if that makes sense. I think as we start going out and actually speaking with native Spanish speakers or other people who speak Spanish, we want to be understood and to be able to say things the right way, which, like I said, things vary across countries and your Spanish will still be understandable. Do not worry. Whether or not you actually sound like a person who was born speaking Spanish, which obviously nobody's born speaking any language, but you get what I mean. It just might also help your confidence in your Spanish speaking abilities if you also can improve your accent. If you've known me for a while, ya sabes que I used to be very shy. I'm not saying I'm 100% confident in all times and all places, but I've come a long way. And if you're new around here, I'll link a video up here and also down in the description box that you might want to watch. But as a summary, for me, getting comfortable speaking Spanish with other people and gaining confidence and just in general, they were hand in hand for me. Y me encanta cualquier cosa, personal development, expanding your comfort zone, and doing new things. So I'll share things that I have done to improve my self-confidence, which also helped me to get comfortable with Spanish. And whether you're here on this channel to learn Spanish or not, I hope to pass along some of these things to you to help you push your comfort zone and try different things. And there are so many benefits I could list around this, but one of the huge things about expanding your comfort zone, doing new things, is just the fact that your life will be more fun and interesting. Just think back to anything in your life that has happened that was super awesome, okay? Eso pasó porque all you did was sit at home and do the same things and go about your exact same routine every single day? Or did it happen because there was like one little slight switch or change or shift? Something you did out of the ordinary, something you've never done before. I really want you to take some time to think about that and comment down below. I will comment first and let's talk about this, because I can assure you, life is not made interesting by doing the exact same thing every day. I hope you learned something de este video. Hit the thumbs up if you did. Comment your shifts down below, things awesome that have happened in your life. Share with somebody you think might also be interested in watching, and thanks for being here. Bye. Is that good? I don't know. Wow, I feel like I haven't done this in so long. Okay. But at least I need a drink of water and I don't have my water. And adding the phrases to the flashcard deck. My goodness, I can't talk. I hope you learned something from